Why does it show? That is so weird. I don't know. What's up, everybody? I am live on YouTube and I'm going to be reacting to some YouTube videos I saw today as I'm recording and live streaming on YouTube today. You know, switch it up a bit. I had seen a video like this, but it was a different girl, and now this is a different lady. This is over 60 years she's had, right? I don't know what this one is. Oh yeah, so it's a different one, but same kind. She deals with different personalities. So we're gonna watch that, and then we're gonna watch a 90 Day Fiance, you know. Oh, the demo is here. We're gonna play a video game later after I react to this, so I don't know what my cats are doing over there. Okay, hold on, guys. Let me put my camera there. Oh my god, that freaks me out for a second. Okay, we're gonna react to this, guys.
And what would you like the world to know about you?
Oh my gosh. So I'm here to come out, I guess. I have a dissociative disorder.
Uh-huh.
It's called otherwise specified dissociative disorder.
Hold on, guys. What is this? Okay.
Which means that for me that I have multiple personalities, but what's different than someone with dissociative identity disorder, there's no amnesia barriers between alters. I'm trying to think about anything else. I think that's it.
You said you're here to come out. Do many people in your life not know about your mental health disorders?
Right. Most people
Yeah.
don't. Most people don't. My friends don't. My family really never.
Paid
They
attention?
understood about it, but they weren't. They didn't want to learn about alters or
Wow.
anything. They didn't get to know me. This is me. This is the real
Uh-huh.
me. All the alters, and so most of the time in life, I'm just presenting as, a normal, regular person. Other people don't know about it.
What is an alter?
An alter is another
Different
personality. It's like
personalities.
short for altered state of consciousness or something. So they're all the people that I have inside my head, so to speak.
How many alters do you have?
My system is 12, and that I'm including myself as that. But yeah, right now I have 12 people.
You said that you are Amanda.
Mm-hmm.
Do different alters have different names?
Yeah, everybody has a different name. And I have adults, I have teenagers, I have children, I have male and female.
Uh-huh.
For somebody who is not familiar with a disorder like this, they might hear something like that and not be able to grasp how it could come into being. Can you explain how a disorder like this originates?
You have to be young.
Oh, and
I
something
think
traumatic
the
happened.
boundary edge or cutting off edge is like 8 or 9. You have to be young, and then you unfortunately have to experience severe, extreme childhood abuse.
What is the function of an alter?
So when you're a small child and these terrible things are happening to you, your mind is like, okay, this isn't happening to me. It's happening to, and then it splits.
Oh.
And this works with little kids because the ego isn't, all that stuff isn't fused really well, and so they can just split off. And that's how they survive it.
How would you
That
describe
must
your
be the
relationship
mother?
together?
Loving and supportive, very accepting. You know, when you marry someone, they aren't necessarily aware
that
of
was the mother.
all the things that they have, like the bipolar or the DID or the OSDD.
Oh, there's
It's
different
something you might
ones.
discover,
I didn't know.
and along the way, we've always been able to work out who's who.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna finish watching that in a little bit. The game is ready to play, so we're gonna be playing that. What in the world? What? Hold on, guys. Is that the one? Yeah. Just making sure it is. Okay, oh yeah, that's what I was gonna check. You guys can just look at the game. Hold up. Hold on, guys. Okay, I think that would do, I guess. Oh, 100? I think that'll be too loud. Let's put it there. Put it there. Okay. You're on a mission to leave the moon, and I was still. We sent others before we lost. Okay, also. Electricity, got it. By the way, you should. First floor, gotta turn the electricity on. Got it. Okay, cannot go that way. Maybe, can I run? I don't know if I can run. Can't go that way either? Oh, this way. Got it. I knew that. I knew that, guys. I really knew that. Okay, we have to do something. Oh. Hello, I'm your manager. You're on a mission to free the moon. It should be somewhere in this building. We sent others before, we lost contact with them. Now it's your turn. I'll try to guide you through that building now. Turn on the electricity. By the way, you should have a hand lamp in your car. It's dark in the building. There should also be a transmitter, but... Oh. I need a light? I already had it. Okay, let's go back to our car, I guess. Let's go back to our car. There's no flashlight in here. Oh wait, I don't even think that's our car. I don't even know where we... That's just how we appeared. I guess that's how we go. Right? Oh wait, there's a car over there. Maybe that's ours. Maybe that's ours over there. Maybe. Okay. Now I got it. I don't know what the two things mean at the bottom. Oh, jeez. Can I close that? Man, so loud. What am I supposed to be doing? Why is it giving me the option to run? What's that? Doors that can be interactive with or highlighted with a faint light. Okay. Oh, it's a cat! Can I pet it? Can I pet it? Can I pet it? It's a cat. Oh, it's a kitty. First floor. First floor. What's over there? Oh, nothing. What's that? When dying, if there are other surviving players. Oh, if that's if I play co-op, but I got no one to play co-op with. Co-op. If I did, I would do that. Close on the other side. Okay, I'm not in the right place. Oh, is it this? No, that's to save the game. Okay, that door is closed. We can't even go to that one. Can we go to this one? Can we go to this one? There's no stairs there. Okay, let's go back to where we saw the cat. Let's go back to where the cat is. Thought I had an option to pet it, but I can't pet the cat. I wish I could. Oh, look at the kitty. That scared me a little. Okay, all of that is locked. About the kitten. What? I'm strong. Wave your hand. Flip. Dance 1, dance 2, dance 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What happened to my light? Kitten! There's a kitten! Okay, am I in the right place? I am so confused, guys. First floor, I have to get over there. I have to get over there. Okay. Okay, how do I get to the first floor? First floor is right there, but that doesn't open. It opens in the other side of the door. Close on the other side. Oh, because that would be close, wouldn't it? I cannot see where I'm supposed to be going. Close on the other side. Okay, that's close on the other side. Ugh, there's no power. Yeah, the game has been saved too. Me being lost. I don't know what my cats are doing. Have you guys played this game? You guys have... Did you like it? Oh. Close on the other side. Yep, if I get over there, there's nothing here. See? Yeah, how do I get to the first floor? That's okay, I did not get here. Okay, where are we? I have no idea where I am. There, I think that used to be a playground. Maybe this used to be a school. Is this it? This map is not doing anything for me. Okay, can't go that way, right? Yep. Oh, it's a thing to change your appearance. Nope, can't go that way. Can't go that way. Wait, huh? I thought there was another door I just came from. Oh, I need a key for that one. Oh, that one's chained up. I wonder why. Can't open that. Can I open this? Nope. Can't open it. Oh, back here. Hold on, guys. My camera died. Have you guys played this? Did you guys like the game? I don't know if I'm gonna continue playing it. I'll play for a little bit more. I was originally gonna play Assassin's Creed, but then it says I have to sign into their gaming thing. So I tried to make an account, but then I kept having a stinking error. So I think it's just a sign for me not to play that game. And no, I did not buy this game if you guys are wondering. It's a demo, thank goodness. This other game I bought, it was not a demo. But at least it wasn't $50. I didn't get a game that was that, but you know what I mean. There's a book here. Why can I not get this book? Huh? I'm very confused, guys. What in the world did I just do there? That was a flown glitch. Wait, isn't that what... Huh? Wait, maybe this was it. What did I just do? What? You know what? Let me see what's another good game. You guys can always give suggestions on what's a good game to play. Okay, I'm kind of getting bored of this. And thank goodness it's just a demo. Because if it wasn't, oh god, guys, I also played, como le dice? What's the game called? What's the game called? What's the game called? Within a static, North Gate Mall. I try to play that, and I think it's just my PC not wanting, because every time I get to the stairs, I get caught. Like, how do people get past that part? And I cannot do it with my controller because that game is like, no, it's not. I don't know the word, but you guys know what I mean, I guess. I guess I can play this, but if I play this, I'm gonna restart the, not the stream, but the game. Hold on, guys. What is going on? What's the weather like in where you guys are from? I know it's probably like really cold in some countries or states, or really hot. Where's my mouse? Hold on, guys. Okay, I'm gonna play this, but I'm restarting it. Can't even see the character. There we go. Okay. Where did my mouse just go? There we go. Okay, let's go back all the way to the top. I think everything's fine.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
I am indeed a student, but I could a few cobwebs and it was.
That was quite. I am indeed a student, but I could very well be. A few cobwebs and. That was quite something. I am indeed a student. It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class. That was quite something.
Why it sounds so echoey?
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
What should I name her? I guess Kate. There we go. I did wizard last time, so now we're doing witch. I did not want to.
Ah, it appears we are almost ready to depart.
You guys have played this, and you know already how the game is, and that's why I skipped it. I do not want to watch that. How's everyone's Tuesday? You guys are doing good? You guys ate something good? Something delicious? Something... Did you guys have dinner? I don't know, because, you know, everyone's... some people are on the other side of the world, and other parts of the world. So, some people already had dinner, or a little bit of a snack. There we go. I probably had it way too loud for you guys.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Okay, get to the point. Get to the point. I am not a singer.
Are you alright?
Are you alright? Are you
You're
hurt?
Perhaps a bit.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Okay, this time I do not want to be a Slytherin. I do not want to be a Slytherin. Ew, not that gulp.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Would never! Would never!
Where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
I'm just waiting for the new one to come out, but I don't know when that will be.
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right, and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be. Mind your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes.
Why does she sound so
a powerful
echoey?
magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time.
You're a wizard!
Hogwarts Castle
Wizard,
was built
Harry.
by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the port key, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
Huh? Okay, there we go.
Excellent! That was a bit rougher than I'd expected.
Okay, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do?
Ah, up there.
We're just going in a circle.
We're close now. It's just ahead. Steady yourself! Reparo!
Imagine having that power. Oh, all those ancient castles from long time ago before
Almost
any of
there.
us were even alive. Oh, imagine having that power, superpower to have it built how it used to be.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy.
Privacy.
That portkey led us here for a
Why do
reason.
they say that?
Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Huh?
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
The only spell I got, Romeo.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
Oh, we can't go yet?
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I
He
don't
can't see
anything.
it.
There's that glow again. Like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Oh, now we're there.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Hello?
Look at those nails. You guys want that? You guys want that type of nails on your fingers?
It can't be.
It can be.
Just a moment. Ooh. Where are we here?
God.
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key?
The key.
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
How come he doesn't know, but we do?
This way, then.
Stay close.
After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. Here we are.
When was the last time this...
I don't feel like playing it. I think it's because I played it already, so I know what it is about. But if it was the second one, I will full on play it. But I don't know when that will be. Okay, you guys can just look at this for a second. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I am back. We're going to be reacting to a 90 Day Fiancé YouTube video. Yep, I do Twitch. But today, I wanted to switch it up. What is going on with my OBS? Okay. Is it that one? Yeah, it is. Okay. Is the audio good?
Hello.
Okay, yeah, it is. Okay, okay. Let's go back up here. Okay. How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing?
Oh, my pets. Welcome back to Vanity Fair. My name is Chris Farah. It is a fun podcast.
Okay,
where
let's
I
see
watch
what she's got.
TV and then I
Final
tell you
boarding
about
call.
the dumb shit I watch.
Oh,
And guess
yeah.
You
If you
watch
guys
it
watch
too.
90 Day Fiancé, we're going to be
you're just
watching
like,
this
I can't.
recap of this
Chris,
lady.
you
I don't know
what
who she
happened in one
is.
episode.
Just
I
pop
don't
up
know what you
today,
like
so I'm
this.
like, oh,
However,
let's watch
thank
it.
you so much for listening. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. And here's the thing. I hope that some dumb, silly, stupid, maybe funny, maybe smart, but like probably kind of just
Let's go right there.
makes things really bad, like blue cheese. You know, it's a boundary, and too much fermentation, absolutely not. Uh, so I can imagine that sometimes things can smell. There's so many ingredients in that soup, honey. I mean, and then she makes it, and he
Oh, she's talking about that one lady. I don't know her name, but she went number 2 in the bed. And not only that, and they have to cover the sheet up so we as the people watching don't see that, but it's probably so gross. And then the guy that was sleeping with her, he said so he probably had to throw that away. It stained on her, and she said she could not control it. Something made her sick.
eats it with his
Not this
hands,
lady.
you know, like
The
it's
lady
just,
that
it's
she's gonna be
interesting.
talking about.
And he loves it. Like they do this thing, kind of like almost a sharp thing, where he tastes her soup, and he makes a face that you think for a second that he's gonna be like, "This is the grossest thing I have ever had. Like, who are you? Like, you think this man's gonna go full like Gordon Ramsay, like spit it out and be like, how dare you?" And this man does the absolute opposite. He's like, kind of he's kind of grabbing the soup and putting it in his mouth. I can't describe it exactly, but he pauses and then he's like, "Lisa, this is so good. I'm so proud of you." She's like so happy. And then he's also like, "Please try this soup." And she's like, "Oh no, I'm so sorry. Do you remember that time I all over you? Do you remember that? It was this morning. Don't ask me to have this fermented bean soup, honey. Absolutely. I'm good.
Fermented?
I'm
Oh,
good.
that just reminded me of Fear Factor. If you guys watch Fear Factor, oh god. Do not put me in their Fear Factor if they're ever watching this. I will not survive the first day. I don't even remember what the first day, it doesn't matter, but one was you go in a clear door thing because, people have to, the ones that are in the game or not in the game, they're still going to be watching you. The one of them was rats falling into your head, and then the other game was you're in like a little tight thing and there's a snake coming and you have to swim by it and you have to grab the rat by its tail and spit it out, and you have to keep doing that. And there was this lady and this guy, they were almost tied, but then he got out before her, so she was out. And almost everyone in the como le dice, in that show, they were like, she's like a mother, like to me. She's a mother. Nobody is gonna be another mother to my mother, because my mother is Mexicana. Ella es no gringa, and especially if she was Mexicana. I no, I only got one mother. I don't got another one like, some of the guys were like, she lost. She was like a mother to me. No, I got another mother. But maybe if that they don't have a good relationship with their mother. Other than that, no. I only got one mother. Like, I'm not gonna say that's no. And then, guys, I have not watched the new episode of Fear Factor. I always usually wait till the weekend. Hello? And if you guys already watched it, do not spoil it. Do not spoil the new Fear Factor. But there was this mullet hair guy, and everyone, and I mean everyone on the show, I'm looking straight at the camera because I mean it. Everyone in that show doesn't like him. His name's Zach. And you know what's also funny about that? I have posted about him. You guys can find it on my social media. And he has liked it. It's like, if he wins, I would not be shocked. He was acting like, I can't do this smoothie challenge. And then he finished it. And then this pie challenge, I just finished watching it. It was, oh, it's so gross. I don't know, but it's just disgusting stuff if you watch Fear Factor. Oh my god! And then there was this girl, I didn't expect her to finish it because she's a vegan person. She ate the pig, and of course she's probably gonna throw up after the cameras stop rolling. And then there was a girl before her, she ate chilies. She had to eat 5 of them, and then after she was done, she was lying down because of how it made her feel of so many peppers in her stomach. And then the paramedics had to come by and check on her, and then they gave her probably some medication so she can feel better, and then she did feel better. And I don't know what the next what was they said the next games are going to be, because it's not done. And then it was where I left off, it was Lance and Zach. They are the last 2 to finish their pie. If you guys watch it, do not spoil it for me, because I haven't watched it. Oh, another show on Hulu. I know, this is how I am on live streams. Like, I get sidetracked. I talk about a topic, and then I go to another topic, and then I go to another topic. That's just how I am. Have you guys watched a show called on Hulu? It's called Love Story. Anybody? Because I have, and I love it. Sadly, if you guys don't know, it's based on a true story, based on John F. Kennedy Jr. and his wife, and they sadly passed away tragically because they were on this some type of plane, but they were on that plane, and they were supposed to go to his family for a wedding. They never got to the wedding. They died in the water, and they were found like 5 days later. Oh my god. But I always say, but then I heard my dog barking. I always say, guys, something's up with the Kennedys. Like, we know the father, somebody, no, I don't think I can actually say the word, but you know what happened to the president. And then the mother, it showed how on the show first she passed out, and then later on she had cancer, sadly, and then she of course passed away. And then from them, after John F. Kennedy Jr., he passed away, and the only one that's alive from is his sister, because it's only them 2. So I wonder how she feels about this show, because she already she's reliving it, because one, it was her father, and then her mother, and then her brother, reliving it all in the show, except they don't talk about the father because it's more about John F. Kennedy Jr. and his wife. And you know, it's also weird. John F. Kennedy Jr.'s wife, her name is Caroline. And you know what's also funny? His mother's name was that. Isn't that, like, what? And then they did the show very, very accurate, spot on. Because if you guys saw the last episode, if you guys like Love Story, Hulu, you know, I was shocked when I saw it pop up on my Instagram, you know, like when you scroll and you see pictures or a video, and then yeah. So I saw it on my homepage on Instagram, and it was exactly how it showed it on the show. How he was sitting down in the sidewalk and he was like that. That was spot on because he was exactly like that. And it was all because about the ring, and he was getting mad at her, and then she was yelling at him, and then I think later on she confessed to him like, yes, I do love you. But she didn't say that as soon as, right when he, like, you know, proposed to her. She said, I'm thinking about it, or something like that. I'll think about it. You guys can always give recommendations for shows too, like Love Story if you have something similar, or I like made up stories, shows. I mean, if you guys don't know what I mean, like Monarchy, I'm watching that on Apple, and it's, you can just tell that's not a real thing that will ever happen, hopefully. Yeah, something like that, or something real like the John F. Kennedy Jr.'s romantic life. I don't know if it was the first episode or the second episode. I know I'm not talking about 90 Day right now. I'm talking about Hulu. Como le dice, John F. Kennedy Jr. And I loved either the first or second episode where Caroline takes him to hit her building because she knows about fashion, and she had to measure him, and she's so close to him, and you can feel the chemistry between them two. Yeah, they're the ones that playing the role, but I'm imagining those two, the ones that we're the real ones, you know. Oh, guys, did you also know, I feel something in my eye. Okay, the connection is better now. Okay, did you guys know the one who plays John F. Kennedy Jr. on the show? He just became a father, and he's like 30 something. Good for him. Good for him. He's like 6'4", 6'5". How tall is he? Let's see. I'm gonna Google it, guys. How tall is Paul? I don't even know his last name. I'll just put Love Story show, I guess. Love Story. Paul. How tall is he? How tall is he? Huh. He doesn't want to say how tall? No, you're telling me he's 5'9", Google? I don't know if he's actually 5'9". Hold on, guys. Hold on. What's his name? Paul. That's all I got. What's his name? I just had it. Paul Anthony. Paul Anthony. Images. There's really not... He doesn't look 5'9". You're telling me he's 5'9"? Okay, why are there random men? That is not even him. And this was his first role ever acting. This doesn't look 5'9". You're telling me this is 5'9"? 5'9"? Yeah. How tall is the wife? If you guys didn't know, he's married. Oh, now Google's telling me he's 6'2". My Google on my phone said he's 5'9", and then my computer is telling me he's 6'2". Yeah, he does now look 5'9". You're gonna tell me he's 5'9", and then this thing, who knows how tall is he, you know? It doesn't say what the wife is. It says it's not listed. Oh, did you guys hear that, oh my god, I hiccuped. That Tom Holland and Zendaya got married? Good for them. They've been together probably since 2018, 2019. Imagine being with someone that long. Can't relate. I did almost have a friendship relation, you know, only friendship. I never been in a couple type of relationship. I almost still would have had that because we would have still kept in contact, but that but I was friends with them for over a decade, but then I just stopped the friendship because why am I gonna be friends with somebody if, how can I say this? No hate to them, because just being told what to do, and yeah, if they cared about me, but also being told what to do, like, you can post this but don't post this. If you're gonna post this, you need to ask permission. That was always every single, no hate to them, of course, but it was always like that. And then it was, I always say this, it's just funny how once I ended the, well, technically, because I also say technically, was it even ending a friendship? Because I was saying we're friends. I don't see you as a best friend. I don't see you as an acquaintance. I just see you as, we're friends, you know? We're not best friends. You know, like, people are like, hey, that's my best friend. Hey, how you doing? And then they FaceTime you. They see how you're doing. You guys can FaceTime and you know how they are. And I'm not saying you have to FaceTime your best friend, but I am somebody that can feel somebody's energy. I always felt that since I was a kid. I can feel people's energy. And it's just weird because technically I didn't end the friendship, but also it's funny once it all ended, because you can just tell it's not going to go anywhere. The friendship is just going to stay the same over and over, being this and this and this, you know? My shoulders felt so lighter after the friendship was over. Like, I'm not talking to them anymore. I'm not gonna be in contact with them. Yeah, friendship breakups, people probably are going through them right now. Every day someone's going through something, which that's why you always have to be kind to somebody, because you never know what they're going through. But a friendship breakup, of course, somebody, if you're still going through it and it happened a year ago, understandable, because that's just a friendship breakup. But a couple relationship, I don't know what that's like. And I hope it's just the one and only. But who knows, because all these people I hear that I watch that are older than me, they're 30-something years old. And they thought, oh, this person's gonna be the one, and then they're not with them and they're single. But sometimes that's life. Like, this one girl, she thought the guy that she was gonna be with was gonna be the one, and maybe they're gonna start a family. But then that didn't happen, which is okay. And then there's this other girl that I think she almost worded the same thing because I don't understand the. Yeah, some people say, oh, it's the generation. The guys don't. Okay, there we go. Quality's better now. I know it was lagging for a second. I don't know. I know some people are like, it's the generation. People don't want to talk to each other, don't want to communicate. They just want to do dating apps. They want to do this and they want to do that. And it's only hookup culture. It's only that. I'm like, for some guys, I think some guys are like that. I can't speak for all, of course. And some girls, I think some girls are like that and some aren't. I am not like that. I don't see myself using a dating app. I know some people use that. There's this girl, I used to watch her all the time, but she rarely posts now because she became a mother. She's a mother. But she posts more on her other social medias than YouTube. But YouTube used to be her priority, but now she's a mother. Understandable. Like, I can understand, even though I'm not a mother. She met her husband through a dating app because I always wonder, like, how did she meet her man? And she doesn't show him, but she talks about him. And she said, oh, you guys asked, like, how did I meet my husband? And she said she met him on a dating app and that, like, this is how the generation is or something. I forgot how she worded, but, I just don't see myself on a dating app. If people want to meet, there's Instagram. Like, why you gotta make a whole other app? And then, guys, the Try Guys, well, the guy that used to be on Try Guys, but then he went and dated the lady, and then something happened with the HR because he was dating her, that guy. He has a whole YouTube channel. I don't know if it was him and his wife's channel, like a couple's channel, or if it was just his wife, but now it's his channel. And then somebody exposed his dating profile app, and he's like, hey, that's mine, but, like, why couldn't you just say it wasn't yours? Because it doesn't even say his name. It says a fake name, but you can clearly tell it's him. And it says, like, oh, my wife helped me take this photo. I'm like, your wife? Does she know about this? That is so weird. Ugh. I don't understand. I don't understand. And I don't know, like, I don't understand how people, and I'm not like, oh, they can't be in a relationship, blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm happy for people that get into a relationship. I'm happy for them because whenever my time comes, it'll come. Oh my god. But I just don't understand how people get into a relationship. That's my thing. Because, some people be like, it's easy. You just go up and talk to them and make a conversation. It doesn't work for me because once I have a conversation, it's just awkward. And I can sense their energy like, okay, get me out of here now. Get me out of here. And I know, like, if they enjoy your company, then it won't be awkward. But I have not had that, so. But I don't know, like, those people, that's very rare to still be with your significant other that you were with since being in high school together. Because me in high school, a guy played me. He played with my emotions. And I thought, oh, we're like this, like we're almost a boyfriend and girlfriend because the way we talk, if I could talk to my 16-year-old self, I would be like, he is playing with your emotions. But I didn't know what that was. But now I do because of... Oh my god. Yeah, he would play with my emotions and he would say stuff that you would think, oh, we're gonna be something. We're gonna be a couple. But then, like, I remember one time I had asked him, like, oh, we should go to the movies, But then he said, I can't, I'm really shy. And then the next day, I think it was, he was hanging out with his guy friends. I'm like, what is the difference? You're here talking a certain way, like you would think it's a couple type of way. And then I'm like, okay, let me make the first move, like let's go out. But then he didn't want to. The only time he ever wanted to see me was in school, but other than that, he didn't want to see me. And then como le dice, when he stopped wanting to hang out with me, this guy, was when he just randomly messaged me because I remember I asked for his phone number. Oh my god, 16-year-old me. But we never FaceTime. That's funny. It doesn't even matter. He played my emotions. But he said, "Oh, I can't. I'm gonna stop talking to you or something. I don't want to lead you on." I remember when he said that, "I don't want to lead you on." I looked at the message and was like, and yeah, of course I was 16, so I just said, "Yeah, we can just be friends," because how we were talking, you would think, oh, we're a couple, but he didn't say if he wanted to be boyfriend and girlfriend, so I didn't know how to respond, so of course I just said, yeah, we can just be friends, and he never responded. And I remember I still had him on Snapchat for a while, guys. What's up, guys? I'm just doing a little story time, and then I'm gonna go back to 90 Day Fiance. How's everyone doing for a Tuesday? Come on, you guys can give suggestions on gaming, on shows to watch on Hulu, Apple, all the suggestions right there. Oh my god. Oh, but before I get to the Snapchat thing, I remember when he said that, it was probably 2 days after or a week after. I was a junior, so I was 16 in high school. And I remember going on his Instagram because I had followed him still. And he went with another girl, and he probably most likely was talking to. I always think about that. Now I don't, but at the time I would always think about, like, was he talking to her while he was talking to me? Because how are they like this? How is he taking her to the dance? I'll be right back, guys. Hold up. Okay, guys, I'm back. I just left that in the background for you guys to hear. But it's like, what if they... Okay, I was waiting for the lag to go away. Yeah, at the time as a teenager, I always was thinking, was he talking to her when I was talking to him? Because how the heck are they like this and going to the school dance and being a couple? Imagine if I went to that dance. I think I had thought about that when I was 16 now. I don't think about that because I'm no longer 16, you know? But maybe when I was 16, I was probably like, what if I went to the school dance and saw them together and said, you know, he was talking to me too. And then what if she was like, you were talking to her while you were and then he'll be, or when did you talk to her? When did you start talking to her? Were you talking to me first and then talking to her? Or were you talking to other chicks? Oh man. I don't know what year it was, guys. But I don't look at his Instagram. Well, I just randomly clicked on it, not to be like, oh, what's he up to? Just, to, I hope that makes sense. But his account's now shockingly private. He used to have it public. Maybe it's the girlfriend that he's with. And the girlfriend that he's still with to this day from high school, the one that he was with probably when he was talking to me at this. Yeah, I still. Well, if she ever finds that out. Or maybe she doesn't care. Guys, I made soup today. What's up, everybody? Guys, do you have any good gaming video recommendations? And also a question. What's a good one? The PlayStation or the Xbox? Which one? PlayStation or Xbox? Put in the comments right now. Oh man, there's gonna be people being like, no, I love the PlayStation so much. I grew up with both. So, which one do you guys prefer? Xbox or PlayStation? Which one? Which one? Okay, what's this chick gonna say? Okay, let's continue this.
So here's the thing. She's like, I think I did it. I've tried so hard. There's sores all over my head, like, what more can this man
Sores
want
on
from
your
me?
head?
Except,
Is that what she just said?
I didn't tell him something. So she's like, I feel guilty because he's done so much for me. So she confesses that she's been married before. And not just to, like, Faith's dad, and he really didn't ask about that. And, that's on him because he didn't ask. Next time, ask. How many times she's actually been married because he didn't ask.
But also,
she wasn't gonna tell him.
anytime she
5
asks him
times.
about his
She's
past, he gets
you
defensive.
would be my 6th husband now. That's
a
lie.
It
I've
is?
been married 5 times. Okay, yeah, no, that's true. You would be my 6th husband. Not true.
Second
Not
husband.
true.
Second.
You'd be my 6th spouse. Betrothed. Husband? I mean, I don't have to be like Sue Labely, but like, no. Like, I think he's our 3rd, right? There was 2
or
ladies.
second.
3rd man, there's 2 wives. He'd be her 3rd husband after 2 wives. 2 wives removed. You're my 3rd husband, 2 wives removed from that. So, add them. I mean, and so he.
Okay.
She can't stop lying. She didn't even have to say husband. You'd be my 6th. She just stops it. So then my favorite part of the entire episode happens. Okay, so she starts that, right? And he's obviously upset. Like, he's not handling it well, like, and she, like, immediately backpedals because she's a crazy kind of manipulative person. Like, she, whatever she has the also thing where she will kind of try and backpedal out of any accountability, which then pedals her into more accountability. Does that make sense? Like, if you're going to tell me that you have, maybe like some processing thing or neurological thing or personality disorder, whatever the F you have or whatever the God bless,
Oh.
I would get it, except for the fact that is if you backpedal out of accountability and try to manipulate out of thinking that something is
Mm.
your fault when it's someone else's fault, then that only makes me feel like you're smarter and you know what you're doing. He, like a lawyer, you know? So anyway, so here we are. So she's
What?
like, well, this all happened, me just telling you now because, well, like I said, you never asked. So I just never mentioned it. Here's the
Mhm.
thing. We were married a few months and then they ran off to be with someone else. This is where she gets kind of smart. And I couldn't locate them for quite a while.
Whatever.
And
But
he's
if
listening.
he were to say that, she'll get
I
really
filled
mad.
out divorce papers, but I'm still married.
Ah.
And then, this is where he takes pause. Because he almost was going like if she was just like, oh, 5 marriages, you're my, sixth husband. He was like, okay, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's fine. Yeah. Here's the thing. People come and go. It's not about that. It's about us now. It's about, well, you just are marrying kind then. You must be wife material. People can't stop trying to marry you is what I'm picking up on. That's probably a good sign. And then, of course, she's like, I'm still, figuring it out with that fifth one who's the one before you, the husband before you. And he's like, yeah, you're still married to the fifth one, and she's like,
Wow. She doesn't even want to admit it.
yes. But and she says, but there's so fast. This is the funniest part.
Oh, I didn't.
Yes.
What?
But she wants to say, but there's more. I'm a lesbian, and there are a lot of lesbians involved, and it was just, like I said, you're the third husband. There's 2 lesbians. Like she wanted to say all that, but she couldn't, and so all we got was, but there's.
Imagine if he questioned her, like, huh?
I reran the but there's 1 billion times because at first I also wanted to get a shot of the captions, but obviously she says it so fast. The captions also happen really fast too.
Oh.
He's like, God bless. She looks like a cat that had eaten a whole ass mouse, honey. And then they caught the cat, mouse's whole wiggly tail just out that mouse. Sorry, I can't talk. Out that cat's mouth. Just like it's wiggling, and you're just like, kitty, open your mouth. You got a mouse in there. And that's Lisa's face, honey. Just like,
Oh, let's talk about her now.
What? Give him a chance. And then he tries to kiss her, and she's like, not yet. Don't fucking touch me. They go to a fighting match where people are at fisticuffs. I mean, but there's no cuffs. They're fists. Fist to fists.
This is the character.
I mean,
the
they
character.
are
This is the
fighting. They are
YouTuber.
hitting. It's a kind of hit slap. It's kind of.
If you guys want to subscribe to her, that's her channel. There we go. Okay.
Like, it would be like, okay, it's vicious and I don't want to do it. There's something wildly, like, kind of feminine about it also. Like, it looks kind of like, listen, I don't mean to say like it's these 2 men are fighting, but there's something kind of.
Okay, let me find another one. Oh, what's this?
Behind the scenes with Andrea and Jen.
And what really
Time to talk about the famous $100,000 investment and the family business. The family
so there's
business
no
was
family
established
business?
for the whole length of this franchise since we were filming from the beginning, honestly, right?
people really believe believe that we had this entire huge family business.
Seriously.
And that you wanted to like come in and like kick Charlie out, kick this person out, like everyone.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
Yeah.
you know, this is a little BTS for you guys, stuff that you didn't know. It was really just my dad and my brother Dan, which Dan didn't film. Ever.
Yeah, nobody knows Dan.
You brought this full idea of like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna like try to get in the family business and like Charlie and then this. And
But doesn't
this
it sound
person,
exciting
and
just talking about it
for
right now?
100K and like I'm like, and then I somehow was like working in the family business too. Like it was just.
But Charlie believed it, and he got mad at him in real life.
No, I know.
So there's no family business.
People ask me if I like work for my dad. Like, oh, wait, you just work for your dad. Like, what do you do? I'm like, okay.
$100,000 is a lot of money. I would never expect anybody to give me or to ask for somebody for 100K. You know, that's a lot of money. Maybe 10,000 yes, right? But you know, the fact
Especially
that,
your father-in-law. Sorry.
yeah, my father-in-law.
Huh.
New father-in-law. Hey, nice to meet you. Give me 100K.
Oh, wow.
So I can get in on this family business.
One more time, we must say, but Chuck loved to film and he would support any type of
Oh,
idea.
100%. Anything you brought him, he'd be like, let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's do it. I'm not thinking anything. Let's just do it.
I have an off-camera question for Jen. Jen, did you
Huh.
really not like him in the beginning?
It was so long ago, and there's been so many fucking
It's 10 years ago.
storylines. I think I was just labeled the bitch because I clearly can say how I feel,
Which were great.
I know.
Which were great. You know, like I forgot about that.
Also,
first,
she didn't
season.
hate
I
him.
think you guys
10 years
were
ago.
hesitant of him, but no one didn't.
Of
No
course.
one disliked him.
No, of course.
Hey,
As
we have to be
anyone
worried,
should.
yeah.
Anyone
Yeah.
should be. Like,
Yeah.
and anyone would be, I should say, because it's like your sister is dating some guy from
Yeah.
a different country.
I remember because we filmed
I
it at
did.
that Mexican restaurant.
Yeah.
at the
Mm.
mall.
Which I want that Mexican
I just,
restaurant.
I know.
But
I
no,
just wanted to some salsa.
That legitimately was the first time we met you.
Yes.
It was. It
Yes.
was on camera. That was the first time
Yes,
we met you.
yes.
Like, that was not a fake scene. That
Yeah,
was real.
we had some fun. Again, production, editing works. It's an own
Yes,
magic.
I
They make
know.
their own magic, and they cut around it. But we had some fun. We were cracking
Huh.
up. You know, like,
So there was no family business, and they didn't hate each other.
well, I like to talk. This is why you know, like we have to make it clear for all of this behind the scenes.
Okay, I will do one more video, guys. One more. Okay, let's watch this.
Taxes was chasing updates.
Health issues.
Okay.
Going on. I have to be careful who I let into my personal space. I have to be careful who I let into my personal space.
I'm really pissed off at Liz. Like, I feel like she might have just instigated the end on the Imperial.
I don't think she
Like, what if he
did.
just
I don't think
ghosts
she
me forever and
did.
that's that? Liz went and told him basically everything I told you guys. She was telling him how I'm not ready and like he should be careful. It sounded like she was kind of warning him about me. Okay, what the
I need to be very careful about who I let into my personal space, says Liz. Oh dear, Liz.
Oh,
If
that's
she
her
was
mother. I
hoping
remember
this
that.
trip would help
When
her to
Ed
protect
was
her
so
peace and
toxic
get
to
away
her,
from all of her
and then she
health
was crying because now she was
concerns.
leaving
She
him,
might have another
and she
thing
will be
coming.
single. I don't know
Some
how
of
long
her
she became
supposed
single, and then she
friends
ended up being
bitching
with
about
the
her
other
behind her
guy.
back,
That
taking
ended
a
up being
guy's
really
word
bad for
over
her
hers,
too.
Not so much as even asking her about it doesn't particularly bode too well, does it? So let's rewind to the start and find out exactly what happened and we kick things off with Liz, who's actually meeting one of Pedro's friends for a date. She and this guy met when they were all out together, and they immediately hit it off.
We ended up talking and flirting all night. And
Good for
then
her.
he asked if I would go on a date with
Maybe
him.
he's the one for her.
This is the changing room.
This guy, Via, is definitely an upgrade on Big Ed. Anyone would be. Now, Via has arranged for the pair of them to go surfing today. And while I'd love to watch Big Ed surf, not gonna lie, it would be hilarious watching him get wiped out by a wave. Liz tells us that it's not just Via's looks that she appreciates. We got on so well.
Yeah,
the
you can
night we
tell.
met, she says.
Via's hot, but talking to him was so
Easy.
And I think
Oh, I
that's what
just said
hooked
it.
me.
You want to help me?
Is it too tight here?
Look, again, not to keep rehashing the past, I'm really sorry to keep bringing up Big Ed, but I think it is safe to say that Liz doesn't just focus on looks when she's interested in someone. Now, I'm not entirely certain what it is that she focuses on, because at least the last two guys that she's with have had pretty crappy personalities as well. Like, let's not forget, her last boyfriend, Jason,
Oh,
who did
no.
a few episodes of the show, split up with her when she began having her health issues. So,
Oh, yeah,
I wouldn't exactly paint him out as being a great guy either. But here's to hoping that she has learnt her lesson this time round. Like, she does at least acknowledge that she needs to be more careful who she allows into her life.
I have to be careful who I let into my personal space. Anything I can possibly want in someone, he's already showing it to me.
So why is it that she needs to be so careful? Well, Liz has been through a lot in a relatively short period of time. If you're not aware, Liz is currently battling cancer. Sadly, this is an ongoing battle, even as recently as January of this year.
Oh, it's
She
still
shared that
ongoing.
They did sadly find another cancerous mass that she'd need surgery for. I mean, of course, it goes without saying that we wish her all the best.
Yeah.
I f***ing hate cancer. Like, it's taken loved ones away from me personally as well. And I'm genuinely really happy to see that despite her battle with it, she's still putting herself out there and enjoying herself, going on dates and having a fun time. Like, she deserves that. You've got to say, between all of the toxic relationships she's had over the last few years, the poor lady must be exhausted. Like, that's
Yeah, she
part
needs
of the
some
reason
love.
why she's even here in the first place, why she decided to come on this trip. She really doesn't have time to waste on toxic people. But, unfortunately, you can't always avoid drama, can you? Even if you want to. Now, for the time being at least, Liz does really seem to like Via, and the feeling seems to be mutual.
Last night, when I met Liz, I just felt she had something about her.
Well, hopefully he's a good
Energy,
guy, you know?
Vibe is awesome.
Yeah, this date seems to be exactly the light and fun day that she needs. In fact, everything has gone so well today that Liz herself takes the leap and asks Via if he'd like to go out on another date. And he gladly accepts. Like, for Liz, this is a bolt out of the blue. She didn't come here looking for love. She came here to have fun with
You
her
know that
girlies.
sometimes happens. When you don't look for it,
Turns
it'll
out that she
be
may
there.
end up with
So-
so much more.
All of this is completely
Maybe he's the one.
unexpected. I'm having butterflies.
Hopefully.
I haven't felt these emotions in such a long time.
Now, while Liz might be excited about where things go with Via, sadly for her, she doesn't yet realise that two people who are already in her life are talking crap about her behind her back. So when we catch up with Julia and Sophie, who
Yeah,
are
she's
hanging out in
thinking,
Sophie's
she's saying
room
stuff bad
without
about her.
Liz, it becomes clear that unlike Liz, Sophie isn't at all happy with how this trip is going.
Tonight was supposed to be a girls' night out, but there's just crazy rain outside. The power's down in parts of the area and the streets are flooded. Yes. So me and Julia just decided to stay in.
Okay, that's a warning sign, isn't it? She says tonight was supposed to be a girls' night out. So why then have they not invited Liz to Sophie's
Yeah.
room to hang out together and order room
That is
service?
so weird.
It feels like there's a faction in the group already, but Liz isn't aware of it. Sophie only invited Julia to join her because she wants to gossip about Liz. So she starts by telling
And also
Julia
because that's her
about the
best
date that she and Pedro
friend.
had,
And if
what
you're
it was
not
that
their
Pedro
best friend,
told her.
Liz went and told him basically everything I told you guys. She was telling him how
I'm not ready, and like, you should be careful. It sounded like she was kind of warning him about me. Okay, what the?
Holy shit! Listen to this. Okay.
Sophie
Oh, that's how
isn't
she used
happy
to
with
look.
Liz for supposedly
Remember
going
how
behind
she
her
used to look? If you
back
guys
and
have watched
warning
90 Day
Pedro about
Fiance, and that's how he used to
isn't
look too.
what happened. Like, we
Can you
all
believe
saw the
he is going
conversation
with
that
her,
Liz
the
had
one that used to be with Chantel, and of course they're no
play
longer
out the way
together,
that
but wow.
Pedro said it did. What actually happened?
And now
was
his
Pedro
sister
went to Liz
doesn't like
and
her.
asked her
I'm not
if
shocked she didn't
thought
like
Sophie
Chantel, and now
liked
she
him and
doesn't like
wanted
her.
a relationship with him. And Liz's response, her very careful response, was that Sophie is still healing from the breakdown of her marriage.
I see. You know, she just recently is just getting out of this marriage and relationship. She's still healing.
Is it healing?
She was basically telling him that he needs to go slowly, but
Yeah.
she never warned him about Sophie. That conversation didn't happen, at least not that we saw. We saw absolutely no backstabbing or bitchiness on Liz's part at all. And yet, without asking her what she said, her supposed friends are ready to believe the worst.
Liz is just given reason to
Whatever. Why don't you ask her what she said?
Even though I'm not
Why
in a
didn't you ask
relationship,
her
I
what
am
she
still trying to
said?
get to know him, and I actually do like him.
Julia immediately taking Sophie's word for everything.
Yeah, because you're her best friend, that's why.
Side of the story makes it clear that she's on Sophie's side, and she too has a pop at Liz. Liz was in the wrong for doing that, Julia says.
She just like, hey, let's start the between them two.
Sophie goes on to explain that because of what Liz supposedly told Pedro, she was forced to remind him that she isn't ready for a relationship yet. But Pedro, upon hearing this, acted as if this was the first time she'd told him that.
No.
Sophie insists that that's not the case. She did tell him before. He's just trying to gaslight me, she says.
I'm used to my last relationship always saying I'm lying and making things up and gaslighting me. So when he did it, it triggered me, and I was like, I don't want to do this again.
It's interesting, isn't it? Her whole fight with Pedro is about him twisting her words. She doesn't like him saying she said something that she says she's never said. And yet, despite that, she doesn't seem to consider, even for a second, that Pedro might be twisting things and putting things in her friend's mouth as well. Like neither Sophie nor Julia stopped to give Liz any benefit of the doubt.
And they didn't even ask her what she said.
Like, the only thing that Sophie does feel bad about is that she compared Pedro to her ex, Rob. So she tells us she did send Pedro an apology.
I text him often. I was like, hey, like, you know, I apologize if I offended you. He's ignored me since the day. I sent him a 1-minute voice note.
Now, as
And then now she wants him to respond because she said, he didn't respond, it just says seen.
He's just ignoring her. And just like that, suddenly everything changes. While she previously felt like he was coming on too strong and it freaked her out, now that he's withdrawn a bit, the thought that he might be losing interest altogether is suddenly worrying her just as much. Suddenly, she likes him again.
Now you're interesting.
Up until this point, I'm used to hearing from Pedro multiple times a day. Because he stopped texting me back, I'm starting to miss him.
I'm sorry, but this just proves how immature Sophie really is. She's playing games here. Like, she clearly doesn't know what she wants. She complains that he likes her, and now she's complaining that he doesn't like her. So
And then she's complaining that he's not acknowledging her.
Chasing after her like some sort of lost puppy dog. Suddenly, she cares a heck of a lot more than she did a day ago. And of course, she fully blames Liz for everything that's happening.
I'm really pissed off at Liz. Like, I feel like she might have just instigated the end of me and Pedro. Like, what if he just ghosts me forever and that's that?
No, Sophie, if he ghosts you forever, that's your own fault. Honestly, Liz, in addition to any new guy, also needs to consider the friends that she allows into her life.
Yeah,
So
not her.
definitely
Do
isn't
not
being a
allow
good
her.
friend here.
Okay, I'm going to end the stream here. Thank you guys for enjoying my live stream here today. And I'll see you guys maybe here again tomorrow. And I'll see what game to get because I was going to play Assassin's Creed, but then I had to make an account with the thing for that. But it kept having a stinking error, so I'm gonna see what game to play tomorrow. Maybe play. I'll see. See you guys tomorrow. Bye.